minutes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. That's going wide left. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Simons. Lee Kang-in. That's a throw. Pinches it off him. That's a corner kick. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Henderson. They want to be quick to recover this. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. He's got away, and this is Messi. Rumen goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Chelsea are looking to go for... Shoots! That's not going far. No goals as yet. Batistuta going about things with real menace. He's in one-on-one. Shoot! He's delivered all right! And there is your opener. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Pelé. And the shot! It's a goal! Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Thailand restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Azar. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good read, needed to be. Chelsea have their second corner now. McAllister goes short. No way through, so... And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lee Kang-in clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking to play him in. Rudiger cuts it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Pele, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Simons. Now it's Azar. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Jordan Henderson. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Batistuta. Lee Kang-in. Simons. And this is Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pele. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that is a little undercooked. Jordan Henderson. Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Jordan Henderson. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nice-looking ball. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Pele. Rummenigge. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. Rummenigge. Oh, what has happened here? Azar. And it's Simons. Now, what about a counter-attack? To McAllister. No way through. Pele. McAllister. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get rid. Stam plays it all the way forward.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Varane makes the interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicely shaped ball. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jordan Henderson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Might be danger here. Big chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Can he get it through? Opts to play it. Can he finish? Oh, well played. Palmer. Azar. Now it's Palmer. He's in a great position here. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. He's on it. Can he get away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Palmer. That's destined for the flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pele. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
Chance, surely! And no mistake. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Thailand with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Saliba cuts out the pass.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, that has not gone well. Rummenigge is onto this. Rummenigge out towards the flank. And time is up. Thailand have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Best. And this is Hullet. Thuram calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. And here's Hullet. Best. Now he's chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now the breakaway. Busquets. Thuram. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Now it's Pelé. Rummenigge. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the counter is on. Pirlo. Oh, good-looking ball. Zé Roberto. And it's Zé Roberto. Lahm cuts out the pass. Pelé chasing after it. Rafael Varane. Best. Now it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Pirlo goes back to front. Thailand so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Best is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
He came in hard, very hard. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tries to play it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Zé Roberto. Busquets. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Busquets. He has found the way through. And here's Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. Best. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Cruyff. And they can counter here. That's been cut out, well played. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. And here's Messi. Vitinha, that's a lovely, neat pass. Guangdong United do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. Pedri receives it in a good Best! Oh, what a set! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Thailand unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Thailand can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's put paid to the danger.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pedri. Messi. Busquets cuts it out. Zé Roberto. And it's Varane. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Thuram clears without hesitation. Thailand still this single goal behind.
Thailand really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nicely shaped ball. Messi. Lam. Vitinha engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Vitinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Guangdong United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some big chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Hazard. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pele demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Into the last 5 minutes. No way through there. Vieira. Lam has it out wide and in space. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Del Piero. Impressive jump! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Guangdong United are having a ball here. Pirlo has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's that, the end. Thailand have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Lam. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pepe is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé, Messi. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. Cross in, looks like a good one. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
Thailand really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff. Cleared without hesitation. Schneider. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ibrahimovic. And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Thailand really could have done without this.